Why does the ground move? It's not safe.
That's just the ship rocking. You need to get your sea legs, that's all.
Sea legs? I was not told of this. I wish no limbs from your sea shamans. They try to take my legs, they die.
Relax. No one is going to hurt you.
No?
Once you're done throwing up, you'll be fine.
You try to make a fool of me.
Thought never entered my head.
I am daughter of Bakir. You show respect.
Okay, just calm down.
Don't you worry, sir. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, is that your ship?
And who's asking?
Me, Rick. I'm storehouse master around here. You name it, and I'll ship it in and out. Cool, you're really a captain, at your age. Wish I could be like you.
You've got plenty of responsibilities here.
Yeah, but not like you have. Your own ship and crew, it must be brilliant. Being a pirate, getting all them tarts and treasure.
It has its moments. That ship, that's Slane's vessel?
That it is. He's up at the captain's house talking to the admiral.
The captain's house?
Straight down the alleyway and past the tavern. Tallest building in the city, you can't miss it.
Admiral, strange title for a pirate.
I think he awarded it to himself, to be honest. It suits him, though. He pretty much keeps this place going. Up at the captain's house, that's where he is most of the time.
What kind of ship's equipment you got?
You name it, we've got it. Barrels of gunpowder, wood, nails, toolboxes, everything.
That's good to know. Right, first I need powder kegs.
Sorry, mate, no can do. Now's not a good time, know what I mean?
Are you kidding? First you list your entire stock and then...
Admiral's orders. No trading allowed as long as Slane's still here. No one's allowed to supply anything that might find its way to Slane.
Come on, just a couple of powder kegs.
Sorry, no can do. Defy the Admiral's orders, no way. I do that, be using me for saber practice.
You like this kind of work?
Not really, but I don't have the gold to do what I really want to do.
Gold's not hard to come by in a place like this.
Yeah, Antigua is supposed to be full of treasure sites. I find just one of them, and I'll be rolling in it.
I'll take a look and see what I can find.
Seriously? Oh, that would be brilliant. I'll return the favour, no worries.
Well, we haven't agreed anything yet.
Come on. You want to get a reputation for breaking the creed?
Creed?
The Pirate's Creed, the code we live by. A deal is a deal, and all that. The Admiral's idea. He's got the rules written down in the big book in the captain's house.
It's a deal. I'll see if I can find you a treasure site.
Great. I'll wait here. If you're looking for me, I'll be at the storehouse.
Go on in, pal. It ain't gay night, but we need the business.
If it was gay night, you'd be round the tradesman's entrance.
Hey? Do I look like the kind of guy you want to mess with?
Do you get a lot of trouble from pirates?
Pissed up ones, yeah.
It's your job to kick them out, is it?
Only when they get on my tits.
Is that the only reason you kick them out?
Pretty much.
So what sort of thing riles you?
Arseholes asking me stupid fucking questions.
Such as?
Such as. Don't wind me up, pal, or I might just get nasty.
Do you get nasty often?
One more daft question, and I'll punch you in the mouth.
Sorry. All I wanted was someone to tell me a few pirate stories.
Try Mac on the West Beach. He'll tell you pirate stories till he's blue in the fucking face.
Maybe not a good idea. Big fella like you, I bet you could teach me a thing or two about fighting.
Yeah, if you pay.
Sure.
Like what?
Ever heard of the Sunken Ones?
Hey there.
Hi there yourself, Captain.
How's the rum?
Good. Spencer stuff is the best your money will buy.
You're a sailor?
Helmsman. Big ships, small ships, you name 'em, I've sailed 'em. Any chance you're looking for a helmsman?
Sorry, I've already got one.
Any good, is he?
She does a pretty good job.
You better not just be saying that because I'm standing beside you.
Woman, bloody hell, I've heard it all now. Wouldn't you rather have a proper helmsman doing the job?
Wouldn't you rather get a proper swift kick in the balls?
I'll handle this.
I'm a fine helmsman. I wouldn't disappoint you.
I'm sticking with the one I've got, thanks.
You heard the man.
You can't blame me for wanting to feel the wind in my face again.
Ever heard of the Sunken Ones? Supposed to be things made by that hell bitch Mara.
What's that? Drunken?
So, just got back from your first raid. Bet you couldn't wait to get stuck in and lose your plunder, Cherry.
Funny guy. Think you'll be as funny with my sword buried in your guts?
Sorry, mate. Did I miss all the yarns about you and your big pirate adventures then? Take my captain. Now there's a real pirate captain for you. Always first into the action, always first to get his blade blooded. And generous too, always shares out the loot fair and square.
Sounds like someone's got a bit of a crush.
Are you talking about Captain Slane?
Of course, who else? Smart he is, the smartest pirate in all the southern seas. Can't wait to get back out there on the ocean. Plenty of rich pickings out there, just waiting for us to find them.
Sounds good to me. Was it difficult to get signed up with Slane's crew?
Ha! There's a good story there. I used to be a thief before I was a pirate. Stole this jewel that the captain had his eye on.
So he made you a deal? The jewel in exchange for a place among his crew?
Smart, see? Fighting's not always the best way to get what you want.
Yeah, you really got the best of that deal.
You're telling me?
Got any good loot, your Captain Slane?
Well, I shouldn't be talking about it, mind, but he's only got himself that bloody sacrificial knife thing.
The dagger, you know where it is?
I'm not telling you that. What do you think I am, fucking stupid?
Give up. This one's no help.
Nice try, though, mate. Nice try.
Have you actually seen this dagger?
What's it matter to you? You're starting to do my head in with these questions. Go and annoy Alvarez. He can tell you about the dagger.
What's Alvarez got to do with the dagger?
Him and the captain struck a deal together. Alvarez gave him a lot of supplies and the promise of getting the dagger in return. Alvarez won't believe that the captain doesn't have it anymore.
And does he?
Course not. He's a man of his word, the captain.
An honest pirate. There's a rare thing. I'm not good enough.
What's that? Drunken ones?
No, you daft git, sunken ones.
It's a new captain. Welcome to the Witch's Cauldron, the most notorious bar in all the Southern Seas. First drinks on the house. What can I get you?
How about a dram of whiskey?
Sorry, Captain, we're all out of whiskey.
Just give me some rum.
Rum happens to be a bit expensive right now. Pick something else, huh?
In that case, I'll take a jar of grog.
My apologies, Captain. The town drunk pissed the last of the grog against the back wall yesterday.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
No. It's just that I've hardly been getting any overseas deliveries. Not since our monster trouble. I was hoping you'd ask for a beer. Like I say, on the house.
Quiet night, is it?
Oh, it will fill up later. Probably.
Probably.
Time was, the Cauldron was a real party place. Customers have been a bit thin on the ground lately. Got to admit, all them krakens and that have ruined me trade. Come on, Spence, don't get depressed. Snap out of it, son. As long as you don't start talking to yourself, it'll all be fine.
Sorry?
Sorry? Did you say something?
Quite the joker, aren't you?
You like jokes? You want to hear one?
All right, then.
Good. Horse walks into a pub, and the landlord says,
Why the long face?
cracks me up, that one.
Go on, then.
Why does it take pirates so long to learn the alphabet? 'Cause they spend months stuck at sea. Here, do you want another one?
Not really, no.
What do you call a pirate with no eye?
A prate. I already heard it. I'm looking for a druid called Eldrick.
Not that mad bastard.
You know him?
He was here, but he's not now. Just as well. I don't want his sort in my tavern. Scaring me regulars banging on about winged demons and haunted temples. I was gonna chuck him out, but he left.
Just left.
Can't see anyone else in town letting him in. He'll have gone to ground somewhere inland, I reckon. Try asking one of the lads out there. Maybe they can help you.
What lads?
Try Bill. He works at the North Gate day and night. Maybe you'll have seen your mate Eldrick. Just don't go bringing him here if you find him. He's barred.
Where do you get your rum from?
Promise you won't tell a soul.
I promise.
Right? Up in the hills, about 5 miles away, there's a cave. And in that cave, there's a magic rum fountain.
Look, just fuck off, will you?
All right, keep your wig on. Normally I trade with booze on Tacarigua. But there aren't that many ships that sail between the islands anymore. Which is why he still owes me a shipment. Hang about. You've got your own ship, right? Tell you what, bring me over that shipment, and I'll give you 1,000 gold.
I'll get you the rum from Tacarigua.
Great. Tell Booze I sent you.
Can you teach me something other than jokes?
Of course. You just say when. What do you want?
No, you daft git sunken ones.
Where do they come from?
She captures arseholes like you and me and changes them.
That Mara. I don't believe half the stories about her.
Then you should, mate. Are you having a fucking laugh?
The pirate.
Not without steel being to lead them.
That looks like a lot of work.
That it is, lad. Is it something important you're after? Only if it isn't, piss off out of it. I'm busy.
Nice cannons you got here.
Aye, and hands off. I'm selling nothing, not till the trade embargo's lifted.
Couldn't you make an exception?
I ain't breaking the Admiral's embargo for you, lad. Why the fuck do you think I'd do that? You're the new captain, ain't you?
News travels fast round here.
Everyone knows everyone on Antigua. It's how we've kept ourselves hidden away from the Inquisition for so long. News gets around as far as strangers are concerned. You so much as fart in a bathtub. Trust me, I'll hear about it. You won't last 2 minutes. That's what everyone thinks.
Because I'm too young to be a captain?
No, because you're a jumped-up little no-mark who gets up people's noses. No offence.
What do I have to do to make you sell me something?
I'm selling nothing. If you really want to do something about it, get Alvarez and Slane to kiss and make up, so the embargo gets lifted. We could all be doing something more useful than waiting for those two to sort out their differences.
All right, you win. How much?
It's not about gold, lad. It's a matter of principle.
Your principles are worth more to you than gold?
I never said that, lad. But I'm fucked if I'm crossing the Admiral for a few shitty coins, that's all. I'll have to think of something better than that.
I suppose he's not a man you want to cross.
Back in the day, he was the finest captain of them all.
He was?
Yeah, And it wasn't just his friends said that. His enemies, too. Not many captains can say that. You'd be well advised to treat him with respect.
How well do you know him?
Well enough not to get in his way. He might be getting on a bit, but I wouldn't underestimate him. Ah, but that's enough frigging chit-chat. I ain't starting a fight with the Admiral over nobody like you, lad.
Everyone's got their price.
Like I told you, lad, I'm busy.
I'll be glad when Captain...
Bonjour, mon capitaine. How may I serve you? Ah, you are a connoisseur. Please, take a closer look. Such craftsmanship, such precision. You like? Oui?
Those things look about as real as that accent.
Monsieur has a fine sense of humor. I hope your eye for quality is sharper than your wit. I am the finest gunsmith in all the southern seas, if I humbly say so myself. If Monsieur is interested, I can teach him something of my craft. For a modest fee, naturellement.
Get many customers here these days?
Alas, not since the trade ban was imposed. The Capitan's slain ship has been the first to put into port here in a long time. And who else here has money for such fine firearms as these?
Captain Slane, has he been here?
That Philistine. I show him my works of art, but does he appreciate them? But perhaps he has other troubles occupying his mind, no?
Captain Slane, what's he so worried about?
He runs low on supplies for his ship.
I'm guessing the trade ban can't be good for business.
They tell me I cannot sell my work, but a man must eat, no?
What about Captain Slane?
I have nothing that could help you there, mon ami. You have business with him? I just want to sell my work, despite Admiral Alvarez and his embargo.
What if Alvarez finds out you're breaking the embargo?
For that to happen, someone would have to inform on me. And trust me, I know how to deal with informers and spies.
Yes, I try to be a man of honor.
Then I can ask no less than that. But honor lies in a man's actions, not just his words, c'est vrai.
Can we just get down to business now?
Mais bien sûr, capitaine.
They don't seem to care much for the Admiral's laws, do they?
Indeed.
I'm in the market for something a little special.
This is the finest gun shop in all the southern seas.
I'm looking for something a little out of the ordinary.
Ah, a connoisseur. I may have just the thing for you. This is a particularly fine piece. It was surely fate that brought it into my hands.
Fate?
It used to belong to that oaf of a blacksmith, Wilson, until I won it from him in a game of cards. You see? Fate.
He used it as a bet in the game?
No, but he gave it to me afterwards to pay for his gambling losses. It was a pleasure to take such a prize from that uncultured sack of shit. I might be persuaded to part with it for the right offer. Just as long you understand that it doesn't end up back in Wilson's filthy balls. It would be a crime to see such an elegant weapon returned to that stupid barbarian.
Wilson's pistol. How much do you want for it?
Perhaps it isn't the right item for someone like you.
Are you taking the piss? What gives? A minute ago you couldn't wait to make money on it.
In that case, it will cost you more than just gold. I need proof that you are the man of honor you say.
You need me to prove my honor? How?
Perhaps with it. If you cannot shoot me, the pistol is yours.
I'm guessing you're a good shot. A shooting contest? You're on.
Magnifique. Let me know when you are ready.
All right, let's do it.
With pleasure, mon capitaine. Follow me.
I'll be glad when Captain Slane puts to sea.
Bien. We are here.
I'm ready.
Ah, bon. Then listen closely. To win, you must make 8 successful hits. Comprendre? Attention, et commence. Monsieur wants to try again? You lost? If you want. Still. Ready? Incroyable.
Impressed yet?
My apologies. You are truly a marksman. Such accuracy, such artistry. I salute you, mon capitaine.
So, Wilson's pistol.
Of course. You doubt my honor? It is a fine piece, but you have earned the right to buy it. Of course, the price is not so cheap, but that will not be a problem, I hope.
It's pricey. I'll have to think about it.
First, no goods from Tacarigua, and now we can't...
Been too long since I've been raided.
Hello there, handsome. Looking for something?
Maybe.
Fire away, gorgeous.
Where can I get supplies in Antigua?
Looking for trade? Admiral Alvarez has put a stop to all that, technically.
Technically?
Some kinds of business he'll never be able to stop. You can get just about everything your heart desires if you know where to look.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Just about everything. Can you be more specific?
Whatever turns you on, handsome.
What do you do all day?
All day? Not a lot. What I do all night is more interesting.
Is it now?
I stay up all night. The question is, handsome, can you?
Is there anything you can teach me?
What I'm best at, you don't want to learn. But I can teach you the power of persuasion.
Where can I do business? Normal business, I mean.
A girl like me doesn't give anything for free. 50 gold buys my time.
About that merchant. What about food?
Most things you can find in the wild. Ask Bill, he knows his way around out there. You'll find him at the city's back gate.
Been too long since I've been raided.
There ain't nothing like it coming back from a raid.
Pockets filled with gold. One day.
Welcome to Antigua, Captain. Hope your voyage here was a safe one.
We had our share of problems.
But nothing a fine captain like yourself couldn't overcome, no? It is true, though. We live in such dangerous times now. Call me Grace. Perhaps you've heard of my father, the famous merchant, Bongard of the Thorn Coast? A pirate! How exciting! It's been some time since we've had one of them here. And now we have the honor of welcoming 2 of you to our city.
Never heard of this Bongard. But the Thorn Coast, is that where they live in huts made of dried dung?
Another ignorant, ill-mannered and foul-mouthed pirate. How typical.
Wait, did I say something wrong here?
Well, if that's as much as an apology as I'll get from a pirate, so be it.
This other pirate, where is he?
With the Admiral. Shouldn't disturb them, though. They seem to be having some kind of argument. Perhaps you'd like to spend some time with me instead.
Seems nice round here.
If by nice you mean foul, then I wholeheartedly agree. If only some rich and dashing sea captain would take me away from all this.
I bet things aren't easy here for a fine lady like you.
You mean when every low rogue in the place isn't making improper advances to you?
In her case, it's probably only improper if they aren't paying up front.
I'm fortunate that the good Admiral guarantees my safety.
How gentlemanly of him to take such a close interest in the young lady's virtue.
He is indeed a kind and generous man.
Only that he must indeed be a kind and generous fellow.
Listen, Sunshine, don't fucking push it or I'll have him string you up by the horns.
Drop the act, sweetheart. We both know you're no lady. Only Bongard of the Thorn Coast I ever heard of was a one-eyed pimp who got stabbed to death for cheating at dice.
Clever little bastard, aren't you? But a pirate? Why do I get the feeling I'm not the only one here pretending to be something they ain't?
The Admiral. What's he like?
Surprisingly civilized for an ex-pirate. A man of honor, even. Such a rarity. He founded this place and appointed himself as protector. To him, the creed is the most important thing he follows. You should remember that.
How well do you know Captain Slane?
Ah, Captain Slane. Such a fine gentleman. He really knows how to treat a lady with the respect she deserves. He can steer a course towards my harbor anytime he wants.
How's business?
Terrible. Slim pickings all round. Other than Captain Slane, you're the only half-decent prospect to arrive in ages. And no offense, dear, but you're not exactly a prize catch. Still, if you're looking for the company of a lady...
Sorry. Having a few cash flow problems at the moment.
Oh well, you know where I am if you're fortunate to speak up.
Well, I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
Here. It's a major accomplishment to find someone with the brains to wipe their arse without instructions.
You don't think much of the local men, do you?
This lot, most of them don't have 2 brass pennies to rub together. That loser Bill the Gate Guard is always chasing after me. But does he ever have any money? Of course not. Or there's the Smith, Wilson, another one of my fine suitors. He might even be interested, if he wasn't drowning in debt.
I see.
Here, what do you want?
To go in?
Not a chance. Orders is orders.
I'm a pirate captain and I demand entry.
Admiral Alvarez and Captain Slane are in a meeting.
Yes, and I should be in there with them.
You should.
That's enough, Slane. We had a deal. I kept my part of our bargain, now it's your turn.
You'll get your tribute in time. Right now, though, all I can give you is the booty from my last raid.
A deal's a deal, Slane. You won't squirm your way out of things this time. If your honor's worth anything to you, you'll settle your debt once and for all.
Honor. You're always droning on about that. It really is getting quite boring, you know. I don't have the sacrificial knife here, and shouting at me won't change that.
Think I can't tell when you're lying? What if I have my men search your ship? How long before they found the thing hidden away somewhere on board?
Careful, old man. Don't pick a fight you can't win.
You're threatening me in the city I built? I control everything here, as you're now finding out. Think about that, while your ship's planks grow moss, and whatever water you've got left aboard her turns foul and undrinkable.
Old fool, can't you see we're all running out of time?
The trade embargo will remain, Slane, until you hand over the sacrificial knife. That is my final word.
Well now, if it isn't the new captain. Looking a little green around the gills there, sport.
You were expecting me?
I saw your boat. Not a bad little tub, I have to say. Can it be true that Steelbeard let you join his crew?
It's true. In fact, he gave me command of his vessel, just before he died.
Impossible!
I was there when it happened.
If you saw it happen, how can I deny that it did? If Mara was too strong even for Steelbeard, things are worse than I thought.
No one's invincible.
That bitch Mara, she'll pick us off one by one. She'll wait and then strike when she's ready.
You're a hard man to find.
You were looking for me then?
Aye, and it's taken me long enough.
Well, you've found me now, sport. Just be thankful I was still here. I'd have been back on the high seas before long.
But Alvarez won't let you leave.
Eavesdropping, were you? Bad show, sport.
I could hardly miss it. I'm here to talk about an artifact, the sacrificial knife.
My artifact, you mean? All right, let's talk. But not here. Better we speak aboard my vessel. Follow me.
So, here's the latest scrote to roll his scabrous sack into town.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I bade you welcome, my boy. Settled in nicely, have you?
Be careful, I don't trust him.
Just about.
Good, good. We'll discuss your promotion soon enough. It's rather empty here in the captain's house now that Steelbeard is food for the fish.
You know that Steelbeard's dead.
Yes, a terrible loss. But he died with his boots on, as they say. When you stepped into those boots, boy, you took on more than you bargained for. So, let us celebrate your promotion, Captain.
I'm honored.
Indeed you are, my boy. You have become one of the last pirate captains of the Southern Seas. You bear a great responsibility. So, join with me, and let us initiate you in the traditional way.
I hope you just mean we sing a song or something.
Filthy-minded scrote, you care nothing for our glorious past.
Well...
You don't? I suppose times have changed, alas.
I heard about your dispute with Slane.
Yes, Slane is, not to mince words, something of a bastard. Someday he'll learn, even if I have to keep him mouldering here for years.
Pushes your buttons, doesn't he?
I've seen many a captain wrecked on the rocks of their egos. Slane is as unyielding as a sucking octopus and not much more intelligent. I hope you'll learn to be more reasonable, boy.
What's your beef with him exactly?
Sometimes it takes more than an army to fight evil. Especially if you don't know where the evil lurks.
You mean the sacrificial knife, right?
Slane has no idea of the power he holds in his grasp. The knife is a terrible weapon, especially in the wrong hands. But it'll take a lot to make him see the light, assuming it's not too late already.
Did you know Steelbeard well?
You can say that again. Back in the day, we'd seize the king's ships together. His daughter here was just a little girl at the time. To celebrate each haul, we'd go whoring in every port on the Southern Seas.
Yeah. Too much information? Some things I'd sooner not know.
But there is more to the buccaneering life than booty of whichever type. There is the creed. Steelbeard never forgot the creed.
You do love your pirate traditions.
There's nothing like the creed. A captain who dishonors the creed is lost.
What is this creed of yours?
I knew you for an ignorant scrote the moment I clapped eyes on you. You have no idea what I'm talking about. The rules of the creed are what make us, boy. They keep us and bind us, make us more than mere thieves. Embrace them if you want to be a Steelbeard, but not another Slane. The Black Book of the Creed lies on my desk in the council chamber. Read it, if you're not illiterate.
I will.
Good. You can't afford not to.
I want to fight Mara.
That does you credit. But what I'd really like to know is how you propose to fight her.
With the sacrificial knife.
Need more than that, my boy. If you face Mara with the knife alone, she'll shove it down your throat and cut out your heart from the inside.
So what do you suggest?
You must finish what we other captains began. It has fallen to you to correct our mistakes.
What was it you did?
I sent Steelbeard and his fleet to steal the treasure of the Water Temple. Steelbeard and the 3 other captains under his command took the 4 Titan artifacts from the temple, but in the process they woke a monster and damned themselves forevermore.
Water Temple?
A lonely old stronghold in the sea, a terrible, dangerous place, as we soon discovered.
And that's where Steelbeard got this curse of his. The curse he passed on to me.
Yes, you will bear the curse as long as Mara lives. You and the other captains too. Each of you is cursed in a different way. Each of you may yet share Steelbeard's fate.
Where is this Water Temple?
That I do not know, my boy. Steelbeard alone knew where to find it.
Yes, that sounds like Father. He never shared a thing.
That is one of the reasons I made him Captain of Captains.
I see.
Do you?
How did you come up with the idea of plundering the temple?
Steelbeard heard about it on one of his raids. A native told him. Under the thumbscrews, I think.
Shame your native didn't go on to tell him what might happen there.
That's the trouble with thumbscrews. Once the thumbs break off, there's nowhere to go.
What else do you know about the captain's curse?
Mara sent her creatures to exact her revenge on the temple's violators. The sunken ones who rose from the depths of the sea, the depths of hell. Crow and Garcia surrendered to her, became subject to her will.
Well, that's just dandy.
Yes, Mara's power is something to fear. But Mara has already turned 2 captains to her side. And as Steelbeard's heir, she'll be after you, too. Don't underestimate her, my boy.
What do you know about Steelbeard's artifact?
The Amulet of the Earth, a little.
Do you know where I might find it?
Are you serious?
Well, if you don't want me to find it, maybe I'll go and box badgers or something instead.
I ask because this is no laughing matter. All I know is Steelbeard hid the amulet somewhere the other captains would never think to look. Before you say it, Scroat, no, not up the cabin boy's bumhole or whatever it is you're thinking. He hid it in Garcia's treasure hoard. I don't know how. Less still where exactly Garcia's treasure is buried.
Guess the first thing to do is find Garcia.
Garcia will be found where there's profit to be had. Come to think of it, it's not surprising that Mara was able to turn him. The money-grabbing bastard had already sold his soul 1,000 times over. Mostly to merchants from Caldera, if I remember rightly. Some of his contacts there might know his whereabouts.
Let me go on the hunt with Slain.
You and Slain, you arrogant ballsack. There's not a brain cell between you. You'll find nothing but death.
No, go on. Tell us what you really think.
No. So long as Slain refuses to fulfill his part of the deal, his ship stays in my harbor.
What if the dagger really isn't here?
Silence, Scroat! Do you take me for an idiot? Of course he has that dagger, and he will bring it.
And what do you propose I do until then?
I'm sure there are other things that need taking care of. Or perhaps you think you're able to take on Mara regardless.
Well...
Do as you please. Slain had better stick to the deal, that's all.
The 8 rules of the Pirate's Creed. 1. On his own ship, a captain's word is law. 2. He who finds it can keep it. 3. Never shy away from a good fight. 4. The means justifies the ends. 5. A deal is a deal. 6. Don't start a war in your own harbor. 7. Both parties have to agree to a duel in their own harbor. 8. Whoever breaks the creed must suffer death or dishonor.
What are you waiting for? The walls have ears, if you get my meaning.
You mean Alvarez has spies?
Not so loud. Come on.
What is it with you and Alvarez?
The Admiral is mightily annoyed with yours truly. We had a deal, which I reneged upon, thereby breaking the creed. Now Alvarez thinks it is within his right to take the knife from me.
Why does he want the knife?
Why wouldn't he want it, more like? It has power and he wants it.
Where is it?
Somewhere safe.
How safe?
Very safe. Trust me. Come, we can speak some more at the quayside.
The sacrificial knife, where is it?
Hidden on an island, not too far away. So you see, I couldn't give it to Alvarez even if I wanted to.
We have to destroy Mara.
Easier said than done, Sport. Don't forget what happened to poor old Steelbeard. Without the knife, we don't stand a chance against her.
I'm not giving up until she's dead.
You can talk the talk, Sport, but what have you actually done?
I killed Crow and took his artifact.
Really? My apologies, Sport. Perhaps I underestimated you. This changes everything. Why didn't you say something sooner?
You didn't ask.
Well, my congratulations.
Mara's afraid of the artifacts. With them, we might stand a better chance.
I have to admit, it's tempting. You must be madder than fleas on a rabid dog. But I like your style. Count me in, Sport.
Looks like we're all.
There's still one problem that needs fixing first.
Alvarez.
Yes. Without supplies, my ship can't move from the harbor.
What's your deal with Alvarez?
It's not much of a story. Alvarez fitted out my ship. In return, he wanted the knife. He knows I buried it, but he doesn't know where. So he won't let me sail, not till I hand it over.
Can't we talk to Alvarez?
I've already told him I don't have the knife, but will he listen? Of course not. He's as stubborn as a mule with stone hooves. No, forget Alvarez. It's the city tradesmen we have to work on. Get them to break the embargo and sell us supplies. Do you think you can persuade them?
Why can't you do it?
Every trader in town knows I broke with the Creed. None of them will sell me so much as a rusty nail. You, on the other hand, you supply my vessel. I'll take us to the island where I buried the knife. Do we have a deal, Sport?
What do you need, exactly?
A new cannon and powder kegs with it. Lost a portside cannon in a skirmish not so long ago.
Careless of you.
Careless of the portside cannoneer, more like. Had to fire the fellow out of the starboard cannon to teach him to be more careful. Well, we won't get far without drinking water and a few barrels of fresh fish. Oh yes, and a new helmsman.
What happened to the last one?
Jones, insubordinate type, got on my nerves too much. So he took a little trip over the side. A mite unfortunate, and leaving me in need of a replacement.
Still, it's not like we'll have any spare time once we've sailed.
Not aboard any ship of mine, Sport. Hard discipline and harder work is how you stay in command. Take my former helmsman Jones, for example. He started contradicting my orders, so over the side he went.
Is that everything?
Everything I can't risk going to sea without.
All right, I'm on it. I'll get the stuff you need.
Excellent. I'll be on my ship, waiting. Come and find me when you've got it.
One more.
Fire away, Sport.
Do you need the supplies loaded onto your ship?
no, the quayside will do fine. My crew can take it from there.
Okay.
And he was the best of them all.
I may have a job for you.
Grand. Got rid of that lady helmsman, have you?
No.
Well, it better not be anything fucking stupid like wanting me to crew with Slane.
Is that gonna be a problem?
Fucking right it is. That nutter's not shy about killing off his own men. No way would I sign up with that madman.
Is there any way I can convince you to join Slane's crew?
I'm not setting foot on that ship.
Scared, are you?
I've been on more raids than I can remember. Can you say the same?
Well...
First, you've got to show me what you're made of. We're going to have a little contest, you and me.
A contest?
And if you win, I'll join Slane's crew.
And if you win?
Then I get to beat the crap out of you for trying to palm me off on Slane.
Are you serious?
Gutless, are you? I should have known. Ask a man to risk his skin, and you've got to be willing to risk yours too. No guts. And a woman for a helmsman.
What do we do in this contest?
First, you try and beat me in a fight. Then you try and beat me in a drinking contest. And finally, we see who can shoot the most bottles. Got it?
Are you any good?
You'll soon find out. I can drink any bastard here under the table.
Sounds like a challenge.
Cocky little bastard, ain't ya?
Let's go then.
Right, here we go. First the duel. And run away, and that counts as me winning. So, let's be having ya.
Come on! Do it! Come on! Nice one! Yeah, like that! Hit the bastard! Come on! Get on with it! Come on! Do it!
That was a good fight. Now, let's get to the good part. The drinking. Let's go. Let's go. Nice one. Was good drinking. Now's time for some shooting. All you have to do is get more shots on target than me. You got 7 shots. Better luck next time, mate. We're done. Let's see who won. First, the duel. You won that. Oh, the drinking contest. You drank me under the table, you did. Then the shooting. I won that, just like I knew I would. So, I guess you beat me.
So, I win.
What hit me? Who won?
Not you.
Fair enough. I'll join Slane's crew then. I just hope you appreciate the risk I'm taking here.
Hey, you. Yes, you.
You talking to me?
I certainly am. Got something special here. You interested?
Depends what it is.
Rare items. That's what I deal in. The kind of stuff you can't get anywhere else. Some of them extra special, just for the best captains. You name it, I can get it for you. And always at a reasonable price.
What are you skulking around here for?
The things I got, they're not for everyone. Have to be careful who I deal with, see. But you look like the kind of man I can trust. The kind who knows the value of a good deal.
Right, so you're some kind of con man. You think I'm gonna fall for this crap?
Hear me out, Squire.
Where did you get all this stuff from?
Ah, that's my business. Do I ask you where you got all your gear from?
A lot of it from people I killed. I'm listening.
I've got just the thing for you, Squire. But you pay for it up front, then I tell you what it is.
Do I look that stupid to you?
It'll be worth it, I promise you.
But how can I trust you?
Call it a leap of faith. If I tell you and you don't want it, I'll be screwed if word gets out about the stuff I've got. Sure, but don't wait too long.
No need to cook.
Stroll. Go to Blood Oath Square.
Blood Oath Square?
Never heard of it. It's where the captain's house is, mate. You know, where they used to initiate pirate captains into the creed? Yeah. And punish them who broke the creed, too. It used to be, if you broke the creed, they'd sort you out permanently. Overgrown now, the square is. Full of bleeding winos, too.
You know your way around Antigua?
Born and bred, mate. Born and bred. Of course, it ain't like it was when I was nipper. Never used to get all these shitting monsters coming ashore for starters. My job's making bloody sure none of these shitters gets into town. Just think, I used to have an easy life.
Tell me about the backwoods.
Straight ahead. A little further on, there's the spring where the water carriers were. There's fishing on the east beach. Old Mac, he's on the west beach. He keeps watch for ships. There's caves too. Loads of plants and animals, if you're on some bleeding nature ramble.
I see. Don't you ever get bored?
Not me, mate. I get to sit out here all day, soaking up this lovely sun. So long as there ain't no monsters about.
Hey, you! Wanker! Got a bottle of rum for your old pal, Miles?
Got some barrels of water for me?
No can do, buddy. No water for anyone. As long as Butch is pissing us off, none of us water carriers are doing anything. Water? What the fuck do you want to drink that stuff for anyways? Go see Spencer in the tavern. He'll give you something good.
This looks like a shit job. Why do it?
Well, that's complicated. don't tell anyone, but I sometimes drink a bit too much.
You don't say.
No, it's true. Back then, I was with the Admiral's crew. Bit of a stickler, the old Admiral. Didn't take to drinking on duty, so he chucked me off the crew. Bastard.
I see. Shouldn't you be working instead of drinking?
Why? No work to do. So might as well meet up with me old pal Bottle of Grog.
You met my friend Kiko Arse?
Aye, no need to turn nasty. What do you want, anyway?
How can I convince you to deliver water anyway?
You can't. Not with that bastard Butch around. He's enforcing the the trade ban. No water, while he's sticking to the rules.
Tough one, is he?
Fancy your chances against him, do you?
You seen a druid?
What? Druid? What's that then? Ask Bill, the guard at the town entrance. Bastard. He always sees everything.
What? Haven't you got anything better to do than bug me?
Nope.
If you start something, I guarantee I'll finish it. I'm a busy man. Get to the point.
I need the water barrels.
I can't do that until the Admiral gives the order. Not even for you, Captain.
How is it further inland?
Beats me. We don't go there.
What is it you do here exactly?
What does it look like? I check those idiots over there don't slack on the job.
They're not working?
As long as the Admiral's orders stand, we're on a break.
If you're gonna be a real pirate, you should do something pirate-like.
Like what?
Like be master and commander of your own ship.
I hate ships, and water, and being in the water when ships sink.
Become a feared master swordsman.
All that poncy sword-waving, not a chance. No one will fight me anymore anyway.
Maybe get a talking parrot?
Flea-ridden shoulder shitters? No thanks.
Get a peg leg and say you got it in back.
Hacking off my own leg doesn't much appeal. escort type thing. That's more like it.
Come with me.
Good.
We can follow this spring to find Eldrick.
there.
No meat to cook. Proved to everyone he could climb the high hill, even with his peg leg. One night, he left Takarigua's pirate's den to prove his point, and disappeared, without anyone finding out if he ever reached the top or not. Stupid bastard. Still.
You're from the town. Finally. Seriously, I thought we were done for.
Who's we?
Me and my mate Duncan. We lived here for years, fishing the local waters.
You know this island well?
Of course, but not as well as old Mac out there on the western side. That old coffin dodger's been here longer than anyone can remember.
So, what's the matter?
It's my mate Duncan. We were out here fishing, and then... Oh, it was horrible. This thing, maybe a hobgoblin. It came out of nowhere. Duncan, I think it ate Duncan.
Calm down and tell me what happened.
Well, we found a good fishing spot in a grotto. We thought it was our lucky day, plenty to sell in the town. But then this really horrible news. Something really pissed off and hungry. Me, I scarpered fast and I saw Duncan. It wasn't with me.
You left him back there?
I know. Please, can you help him? He's my mate. But what can I do against a creature like that?
Don't worry, I'll try to sort this.
You will? Oh, thank you, sir. Please, don't be long.
This grotto, where is it?
Not far, just down the end of the beach. I would take you, but, you know, the hobgoblin.
I'll see if I can find your friend.
He's probably had it. Poor bastard. Be good to know for sure, so I can take word back to that girl of his.
Let's not give up hope yet. What makes you think it was a hobgoblin?
It sounded like one. You know, from the stories you hear. A horrible evil spirit made unnatural flesh. That's exactly what it sounded like.
Sounds like it might be connected with Mara in some way.
Mara? I've heard stories about her. They say she has tentacles, and soul as black and evil as the abyss. At least that's what old Max says. But those are just stories, right?
I hope you're wrong, though.
You and me both, but I don't think I am.
You know a druid called Eldrick?
Eldrick? Never heard of him.
Maybe I'm on the wrong part of the island then. I'll try further out west. I need some fresh fish.
I'm not doing anything with that monster out there. Sorry, but I don't want to die.
Onga Hike. Get back! evil spirit comes from the land of...
Seems so. Eldrick better be able to explain all this. No meat to cook. Eldrick, what are you doing here?
Who? Wait. It can't be. Is it really you?
Been a while, hasn't it?
The people of Faranga owe you much, my friend. You're forgetting it was your courage against the Fire Titan that prevented a disaster.
It's just a pity there wasn't much of Faranga left at the end.
There was enough, my friend, and enough of us left with it. By all the good spirits, I'm glad to see you here.
So what are you doing here, anyway?
My passion for research and desire to aid my fellow man are what brought me here. There is a creature of ancient power abroad. It seeks nothing less than control of the entire world.
You mean Mara?
Yes, Mara.
I've sworn to destroy her.
She has the storms and the armies of the winds at her command.
That's why I have to stop her.
Mara's power is stronger than anything we've seen before.
Freaky things, these gargoyles. Where do they come from? These gargoyles, they were once civilized?
According to the ancient texts, yes. Seeing what they've become, I know that's hard to imagine.
What drove them out of their caves?
Some disaster, driving them out, scattering them across the oceans. All signs indicate that the disaster was Mara's work.
This holy mountain, where is it?
There's the mystery. Apparently one day it simply disappeared.
These gargoyles can't just have crawled out of holes in the ground.
It is indeed strange, I grant you that. I haven't yet pieced together all the parts of the story. That is why I must find the Air Temple and learn more.
How have things been here lately?
You mean ever since the Inquisition banned the use of magic and banished all the mages? With the mages gone, who do you think is left to deal with all the magic-related problems?
Me. That's who.
What do these beasts want here?
They came here to breed. They're probably nesting and laying their eggs.
Then I need to destroy the eggs too?
No. Bring the eggs to me.
If you say so.
I know I can count on you. I have a feeling they might be of use.
Where else have they built nests besides here on Antigua?
Oh, hard to say. I'll need to find the air temple and study it. Then I'll know more about their plans and likely targets.
Do you know how many gargoyles there might be here?
No more than 3 nests of them, I'd estimate. 2 of them are probably on the other side of the stream, in the north. I suspect the 3rd is somewhere to the south. As flying creatures, they favor rocky, elevated locations. Ah, yes. I saw one specimen upstream.
These eggs, how many you think there are?
From a swarm that size? Probably no more than 5.
I hope I can grab all of them.
You'd better. Otherwise, in a few weeks, it'll start all over again. I think I spotted about 12 adult specimens. So, good hunting.
Very reassuring. No meat to cook.